So welcome back to today's class. So today is the day one of functions. So actually this is the topic which forms the foundation of the bigger building, that is calculus. The entire building of calculus would be actually built upon a strong foundation of this topic, that is functions. So it is actually so important. So we would be completing some part of functions in grade 11 and then ultimately a bigger part in grade 12 as a complete topic. So the entire portion would actually cover the strong base to ultimately build the bigger topic, that is calculus, and do many more topics based upon that. And that is very important. The entire topic is very important. So in order to understand this topic functions completely, we have to actually start with another topic from which function starts, and that word is relations. So in today's class, for some time we would first understand that topic, that is relations, and then we'll ultimately introduce function in today's class. You would be solving some questions by yourself, and then we'll move further to coming classes. So let's start with the basic understanding of relations first. So now you will just understand that what's the exact meaning of a relation is. So the logic is very simple, but you are going to hear some new terms, some new words right now. So it may sound unfamiliar for the first time, but ultimately you will just get over it with so many examples that we are going to discuss. So we'll just start. So the idea is to actually first understand this name, relations. So as the name says by itself, so it is just a way to actually, the relations name stands for a connection between two groups, which are actually two sets. A connection which actually, let's say, connects two groups. So I'll just give you some example. Let A be a set of elements, writing the elements of this set. So let's say A has the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of numbers, which are having elements, let's say 2, 4 and 8. 2, 4 and 8. Now these are two sets. Just view these two sets in this form also. I'm just representing over here. I've just created these two oval shaped structures where I'm just filling these data. So this is the set A, which is having elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the set B, which is having these three elements 2, 4 and 8. So this is A and this is B. Now let's say our relation is defined. Our relation R is defined from A to B, and it would be represented in this manner: X R, which these three lines, which means that the relation which has been defined is this, that element of set A, which is X to A, the first element belongs to the first set, that is A, and the next element belongs to the next set, that is B. So a relation would be considered between this set, element of this set, and element of this set when is greater than X, and Y belongs to which set? The set B. So if Y, the element of next set, is greater than element of this first set, then we will say that these two are related. So what are the possibilities over here? So we can see that Y is what? 1. So in this case, can we see that 1 is connected to 2? Why? Because let's say if this 2 is Y and this 1 is X, then 2 is greater than 1. So hence 1 and 2 are connected. Similarly, 1 and 4 also are connected, and 1 and 8 also are connected. 8 is greater than 1, 4 is greater than 1, and 2 is also greater than 1. Now comes 2. So in the case of this element 2, we can see that 2 is greater than 2 is not true. 4 is greater than 2 is true. So this is connected. These 2 and 4 are connected. these 2 and 8 also are connected. Now I'll come to this 3. In the case of this 3, we can see that 2 is greater than 3 is wrong. Why? Because y has to be here in this case. Y is greater than x. So in this case 2 is greater than 3. This is not true. Hence this 3 and this 2 are not connected. 4 is greater than 3. This is true. And this is again true. So 3 is connected with this 4. 3 is connected with this 8. Now I'll come to this 4. In the case of this 4, we can see that 2 is greater than 4 is wrong, 4 is greater than 4 is wrong, but 8 is greater than 4 is true. Now these two are connected only. And in the case of 5, we can see that with the same logic that only these two are connected. So these elements are connected in this manner with this set. So these are the possible relations. So when we actually list down these relations, we list them out. We actually completely list them out in pairs. So we can see 1 is connected to 2. So over here 1 comma 2 would come, and 1 is connected to 4. Then 1 comma 8 is also there. Similarly for 2, we can see that 2 comma 4 is there, and 2 comma 8 also is there. For this 3, we can see that 3, 4 and 3, 8 are there. For this 4, 4 comma 8, and then 5 comma 8. So this is the relation which we were talking about. So relation is what basically? Relation is a connection between two sets, and that relation would be defined to us. Like in this example, the relation defined was that y is greater than x, which is the example which I took was a completely example, but it could be in anything. So just have a look, because we are going to dive into some new terms as well ultimately. Just have a basic look through this example. Don't judge at this moment. Just try to understand that, okay, the only idea of sort of relation should start coming in our mind, that okay, there are two sets and somehow elements of this set are connected to elements of this set. So the way they are connected, the logic through which these two sets are connected is actually our relation. So this is the basic sense.